All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hopefully you all are doing well today. We are joined by Mr. Cosmo. He is running around here somewhere. Forewarning, he does have a new toy. And this toy squeaker is kind of loud, so I do apologize if you hear him running around with said squeaker toy. He loves it. Did you hear it? That's his toy, yeah. It's a dragon, I believe. But anyway, back to this. But hopefully you all are doing well. Hopefully your weekend went really well. Today we're going to take a look to see what wants to come through. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. We are joined today also by my spirit guides and your spirit guides. So the best possible message I'm hoping to channel. If the title calls out to you, then by all means you are here for a reason. Whether you are here for the message or you are a messenger of the message, that's entirely for you to decide. But let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through. This won't go away. I've seen it 3 different times while shuffling. So I'm going to pop this one out, not for you, but I'm going to put it to the side for right now, just to see how it fits into the story of things. Anyway, let's see where we're going. Loyal heart. I'll also walk away with the fates. Anything else under here? Never-ending story, truth be told, orphaned, breathe. Okay, fork in the road. Looks like we're going to do it this way today. I've never really done it this way, but c'est la vie. We also have higher power, all that glitters. Okay, past energy, no place like home. And future energy, we have peace, which is probably why the not for you popped out. Okay. So there is an energy here where it is a place where you may have wanted to be wanted. A place where you wanted it to feel like home. And I'm here to tell you that something is not right here. This is for, I feel like, for the people who are in situations where, you know, things are okay, but something undercurrent, something is unsettling. I feel unsettled. Like you could continue down this road, but it's not my fight or flight. It's not my fight or flight because it's not here. It's more like a down here in my stomach. Like things aren't sitting well. This could be between you and another person with loyal heart. Maybe somebody you have unfinished business with. Or maybe this is somebody from your past that you are dealing with. But there's something here that the universe is bringing this in. Give me these. The universe is bringing this in. Loyal heart, the fates, never-ending story. And the reason why I feel like this is coming in for you, I'm going to put this just like that, is because there's a truth here that needs to be said, that needs to be spoken. It could be about how they made you feel, orphaned. On the flip side of this, they could be coming in to tell you how you made them feel, which is not very good. But through this entire process, I want you to take 10 seconds before you take a leap. I want you to breathe. Okay? Breathe through this process. You may be faced with some choices here. Whether it's reconciliation, 2 paths splitting off. Hey, you. Hi. Yeah, you getting it? You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Yeah, look. Yeah, do you see the people? Yeah, we need to use these today too. We will. We will. Yeah, hi. But whether it's a reconciliation or whether it's two people, going back to the situation where things aren't sitting well in your stomach, I feel as though that your paths may very much branch off. Whatever the case may be, the higher power is here. The higher power is here to kind of help push you through this, kind of help guide you through this, kind of to show you that, you know, things aren't what they seem right now. Things are not what they seem right now. And on the other side, hi, give me this. Ready? Go get it. The other side of this is peace. Unlike what I'm dealing with right now. There's peace. There is serenity. Hey, Mr. Man. Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. I'm trying to talk to our friends. Fetch. Welcome to my life. He's going to bring it back. He's right here. I have to go parent. Hold that thought. He's got a treat. He's better. Peace. At least for a few minutes. But that's where you're headed. On the other side of all of this, I feel as though peace is coming out of this situation. And so that's why I feel like the not for you was the first card I pulled. I feel as though that for some of you, the situations that you're in are not for you. It was meant to show you something. It was meant to, you know, kind of give you direction. And you may have lingered in it too long. For others of you, this is just to kind of remind you. You could be pining after somebody. That pining went through my head here. You could be pining for somebody who just isn't for you. Whatever the case may be, I feel as though that this is coming back to kind of close the story, to close the chapter. But it is giving you a chance, with the truth be told, to have peace be said. To have peace be said. Which ones do I want to use? It's not those. Which ones is it? Gotta love it. I've got two sets of cards that are talking to me. We'll use the Journey Through Oz and Wonderland. So, don't get caught up in this energy. Don't get caught up in the destruction of it all. Because I feel as though it is, like I said, pushing you towards peace. Pushing you towards a place where this is no longer going to impact you in a way that makes your choices for you. I guess I should say. You know, our stories are dictated... Not dictated. Our stories, you know, come from the past, right? Our past experiences make us who we are. And I feel as though that this will become a past experience that you can look back on and reflect on. I feel as though that this isn't going to be something that you now hold in the front of your mind. It may be for, you know, the first few weeks or months, but after a while, I feel as though it will subside and it will become one of those instances where truth was spoken, that you can look back on it and reflect on it to be able to move forward in a much better way. So underneath, we have the Moon. I haven't used these cards in a while. We've got the Page of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. For some of you, this could bring about some hesitation, almost borderline fear here. Some of you may also have the knee-jerk reaction to yell off with their heads. The devil is the Queen of Hearts. You may have that knee-jerk reaction to yell off with their heads. I don't want to listen to this. The devil, Queen of Swords, I don't want to listen to this. I don't care. But again, I'm here to tell you that there's some sort of truth. There's some sort of negative truth inside of this that you need. Moon, Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You really need this. Even though you may not understand. Yeah, Six of Cups. Yeah, Two of Wands. Yeah. Obstacle. The Three of Wands. Nope, okay. Okay, grounding this energy. We've got the Ten of Wands. Guiding this energy is the Knight of Wands. Past energy is the Five of Cups. Future energy is the Hanged Man. Motion, we've got the Four of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the outcome right now is the Seven of Cups. For some of you, this could lead to possibilities. For others of you, this is going to lead to confusion. Like I said, depending on which storyline you track here, I do feel like I'm talking through two different paths here. For some of you, you really do want to move forward. For others of you, it's a new beginning. It's a new chapter. I feel as though that with the Five of Cups, you know, it goes back to that unsettling feeling of, you know, things aren't right here. And you may have been looking towards a lack with this, or this may have created a lack. Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Don't have another page on the table. Page of Wands. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The only one we're missing is the Page of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. The Lovers. Yeah. I feel like, you know, some of you do feel as though you missed out when it comes to the, one of the timelines where it was like, you know, almost the one that got away. It's almost like you were building something and it didn't follow through. And I feel like that person may come back to tell you why it didn't follow through. Hanged Man, what are you going to see from a different point of view with this? Hello. The Fool, New Beginnings. The World, okay, yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, love it. Hello. We've got Death. And I also pulled the Knight of Cups. I feel like, you know, after this energy comes in, you will have more of a clear pathway forward. I do feel as though it clears out some of the baggage. Helps you understand, you know, why things happened the way it did. But there is more work here now based around you. Just because somebody comes in and tells you, you know, certain things doesn't mean that the work is just done. Because it's not. I've had plenty of these in my life where people come in and, in fact, it was just a few years ago, there was a gentleman that I dated in high school. And, you know, things did not go well. Did not go well. We were kids, you know, we were kids. And, you know, years later, about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, he reached out and messaged me, right? Mind you, by that time I had gone through in a Dark Night of the Soul and then an Enlightenment era. Like, I had gone through essentially life-changing events. And he'd come back, you know, to apologize and to say his piece. And, you know, like, it's not a problem. Like, we were doing the best we could with what we had at that time. I did not know that my enlightened self was going to trigger this person. I triggered them. I did not know that that's what I was doing. But, you know, they vibrated on a lower vibration, and I was and do vibrate on a higher vibration. So when they tried to meet, they completely missed. But triggering them was not a me problem. It was a them problem. I heard them out. I, accepted the apology. I told them it was really no big deal. Like, I understand, why they did these sort of things, and off I went. I feel as though you guys are the other person in this instance. Some of you could very well be the higher vibrational individual. That's wonderful. But don't cut their apology short, okay? Let them speak their truth. That's what I had to do. But I feel as though that I am talking to somebody else on the lower vibrational scale who could very well be triggered. And that's where that work starts. That is the point of the Fool of the World, the Eight of Pentacles, Death, and the Knight of Cups. That is what that is. That is what you will see from a different point of view. The fact that there are things that you do need to work on. I can already hear my spirit guides are like, hold up. That doesn't mean that you're flawed. It just means that there is more inner soul searching that needs to happen. That's all it is. It's finding that Two of Pentacles. It's finding that balance within your emotion. Because, other people don't control, our emotional state, our emotional well-being. We control that. And that's what I feel like some of you will be learning with this. Now, for some of you, success. Four of Wands. Yay. For others of you, it's going to end up being the Nine of Swords. Stress. One way or the other, it leads you to the Magician. It leads you to a personal change. Okay? Again, I'm still having the two split timelines. For some of you, it will lead to confusion. For others of you, it will lead to abundance and success, and the world is my oyster. It's not very often that I get two timelines like this. It's not. But I could be talking to more than one person at this time. But regardless of whichever version I am talking to, there are going to be things that are coming at you that require your attention. Because the universe is bringing it to you, and I feel as though this particular conversation holds the key to moving forward. And I'm not going to say it holds the key to you, but it definitely shines a light on the things that need work. Show me the Seven of Cups. Give me the last little bit of information here. Thank you. Queen of Wands, Temperance, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Clarity. Clarity for yourself. I feel like with that clarity comes self-worth, a new passion, peace, temperance, peace. Do I have any royal sets here, or did we skip right through that again? I've had a habit these past few times that I've pulled cards where the royal suits have kind of snuck under the radar. But even then, I feel as though we wouldn't have any royal suits here, a royal matching set, I guess I should say, not royal suits because we do have royal suits, but a royal set, because we aren't quite there yet. We aren't quite there yet. We've got a bunch of pages. Like I said, we've got the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Swords did not come out. And that's the clarity. And that's where the Ace of Swords comes out. It comes out on the other side of this. I feel like your job in this instance is not to cut the people short. It's not to cut people quick. Your job is to be present through this in order to get the clarity. Zodiac signs that I see. We have Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, more Gemini. So you could be dealing with one of those signs, or you could be one of those signs. Take that for how that resonates. One more time, just to be sure. Oh, and Capricorn. Thank you. We have Capricorn. So Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, more Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, more Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. And that is what I see. But the whole point of this is for you to be able to move forward. So, thank you guys very much for joining me. As always, your company is well appreciated. And I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.